Hi everyone, Lynna here. I think I recorded my fastest 3.1 as a female. I'm somewhere around 27, 26 minute, which isn't fast at all. Before I was like at a 23 and a 24 when I had all this testosterone coursing through my body. But estrogen kind of weakens things a bit. It makes it a little bit more difficult to do the things that I used to do. And one of the things that I used to have were big, huge thighs and calves, muscular to carry me through. And now look at me. Look. They're nowhere near the size that they were. And thankfully, I didn't wear gloves today. But I got some gloves out because I wanted to be able to store my key in a place where I could easily get to it. And Jenny says, "Girl, why don't you just store it in your bra?" And I'm sorry, but I never thought of that. And now, it's the greatest place for stuff. Like my phone goes here, my key goes here, and I'm hands-free the whole time. Oh, on another note, one of my friends stated that she was shocked that my pinky on my right hand is a bit shorter than the rest of my fingers. And I just wanted you to take a look. Okay, here's my left hand. Okay. Alright. See how close together, how high that finger goes up compared to the other one? Alright. Alright, here we go. This is my pinky on my right hand. You see that? See how much lower it is? I mean, it's like... But when I measure them together, they seem to be the same size. So what I'm thinking is that the crease on my knuckle is different on my left, on my right, than it is on my left. But it's kind of like, wow, all my life I've been living like this and I had no idea. And the crazy thing is that my own dad, he had his right fingers like blown off by like a dynamite cap when he was a little kid. He was like 5 years old and he was playing with his brothers in Puerto Rico. I guess that's what rainforest kids do when they grow up in the rainforest. And he was always missing a pinky. So, and a thumb, kind of like it was a nub. And then his middle finger, he couldn't finger anyone because his middle finger was like cut off like right here. So he was kind of deformed on his fingers, but not enough to make a huge difference for him, like picking stuff up and doing things. Actually, it was his left hand, because I remember he'd stick his hand in his glove, and then when he was gripping a baseball, when he was teaching me how to throw, he would, you know, he had his hand fully intact to teach me how to pitch. But just little random things that you don't know about Lynna and Lynna's life, things that I'm sure you all were wondering, oh my gosh, what did Lynna do before she knew that she had a lower finger? And now what is she going to do now that she knows? Well, one thing's for sure, I'm not gonna let it get me down. I'll probably do some research on it and figure out if there's some unknown transgender intersex trait that goes along with a smaller pinky finger. You know how they talk about if you're gay, measure your ring finger on, you know, on your left hand, and then the index finger. And if your ring finger is higher than your index finger, then you're gay. So, what do you think, people? That's my index, and there's my ring. And looks like the ring finger won. But anyway, I just ramble on about goofy stuff, but I'm gonna continue my run and do my full 10K and get back to pain, which is what it is. You know, don't let people fool you to thinking that running is anything of any kind of fun thing to do. Running is actually painfully walking fast. I think that's what running is. Painfully walking fast. Because I mean, walking you can enjoy, you know, you can talk, you can just converse with people, you can look around. And running, okay, let me give you an idea. Running. See, there's nothing fun about that. But here's the thing. It's not about it being fun. It's about results. And running is one of those great exercises that will tone you like no other. I mean, the only thing that I gotta get rid of is this little paunch right here. It's really not that big of a thing, you know. I really haven't had a drinking problem, and I never had a really big gut or anything like that. But you know, running just doesn't isolate that muscle, you know. What it does do though is it will totally fill out your arms and your upper body, and it totally works right here on your sides, and you know, right down here, and down here on your legs. It just totally works that out, you know. And if you want to get in the best shape of your life and your body can handle it, which a lot of bodies can't handle it because it's very what's the word? Well, it takes a lot, you know, to run. You have to have a strong back, you have to have good knees, you have to, you know, have good ankles and legs and stuff. But I'm just gonna say that don't give up just because you feel pain in your legs, or you feel pain in your ankles or your shins or something like that, because all that is pain working its way through the most like weakest point of your body. So like when I first started running, my ankles were hurting, you know. I was like, oh my gosh, it's just like, it's in pain, you know. So I would kind of take it easy, and then I'm lying, I always pushed it anyway. But eventually the pain subsided in my ankles, and then it moved up to my shin splints. Those are right down here, right here. Oh my gosh, those hurt like crazy. I mean, there was like no relief for that, and it lasted for quite some time. And then that kind of worked its way through, and then it was my my knees turn, and my knees were just like, oh my gosh, what in the world, what kind of pain is this, you know, like right by my kneecap and everything. It was just like, oh, is this ever gonna work its way out? And one day it was like, it just like went right through, you know. It like went right through and down my leg and then out of my foot and stuff. And I've been able to run virtually pain-free for about, I guess, let me see, a year and a half, something like that. I mean, it's, you know, it's been great. Haven't had to worry about it. Haven't had to deal with much, you know, as far as, you know, any pain goes and stuff. And I've been able to, I mean, not that I'm doing it now because I'm not, but I've been able to just like push it and stuff and get more mileage out of myself than ever before. But I slowed down, you know, I mean, during transition, I just kind of like, it's just too much, you know, on my body. So I just kind of slowed down. And this is actually only my second run this month. So I talk all big and stuff like that, but I really don't do like as much as I was doing. But you know, it was fun, you know, it was cool to do it. It's just that I didn't really care to during transition. There's so many things emotionally that you're going through and so many issues that you're dealing with that I would highly recommend, you know, to kind of temper it, not to go crazy like I did. Anyway, guys, I talk way too much, but I know you love me. Bye.